Hello and welcome to another update video about Chainlink. Chainlink continues to push a little bit higher here. It's really getting a bit messy here, and it might just be putting in this fifth wave of the C wave of the B wave. So let's start the bigger picture here. We talked about this to be an Elliott wave triangle, A, B, C, D, E. Then that we could be in this ending diagonal here, with the wave 1 already done, a wave 2 done, and that we're now moving down in a wave 3. There will be a 4 and a 5. And that this diagonal in the end obviously will still lead to lower prices. But of course, there's no guarantee this is playing out. I'm just saying at the moment, this is one of the coins that is still making lower lows and lower highs. And also because of this messy structure, to find a structure that would lead to a reliable bottom is really difficult. I mean, of course, you could say we bottomed here on the 30th of December, but then it would have been a higher low compared to the one from May, and it would have to be a so-called truncation, where this was a wave 3, this was a wave 4, and we then came down in a wave 5 in some kind of a very weird structure. So that's why I'm still very much focused here on the downside for Link in the bigger picture. But I told you that I will have to obviously reconsider my view if we break above 950, because then we are getting into regions where a more bullish count will have to be preferred. I mean, to be honest, the probability, I would say, for a more bullish count will already increase if we take out this high at $7.80. So let's see if we actually get there. This will certainly be some resistance, but it would not necessarily be a confirmation that a breakout is happening. If we now put 5 waves in to the upside, which we might be doing just now, if we do that, then the pullback will tell us much more, because in this structure here where we can still push a bit higher, because there's no sign this move up has stopped yet, then in a move down, if we hold a higher low, this could be a wave 1 and we could come down in 2 then, and then we have a chance to scale in here. At the moment, it's a bit of a mystery what it's doing here. I mean, this could be if we count it bullish, then you could say this was a 1, 2. Here maybe the 3, the 4, and we're now putting a wave 5 in some kind of an ending diagonal structure, kind of ascending wedge structure that's forming here. I mean, you can see that actually. So basically like that. Now we're now at resistance, so it will be interesting to see, do we break out of this or do we bounce off and come down? So a breakout of this wedge would obviously lead to higher prices, possibly in the first instance here to around $7.60 and then $7.80. But yeah, it could certainly push a little bit higher here. That would be like an ending diagonal, and then in the end it could follow the move down. That would be my personal preferred structure here, just because I don't really like what it's been doing here. And that would be a very bullish interpretation, but I cannot really focus on this too much without evidence that's happening afterwards, is that this was a 1-2 and we had another 1-2 setup and we would now be rallying higher, and that would be a really good breakout structure that would eventually lead to us breaking that 950 level, because here this 1-2 would be very bullish. Then we would now be in a wave 3, there would be a 4 and a 5 that would only finish off the wave 3 and so on. That would be a very bullish interpretation. And therefore, I told you in one of the previous videos that against this, I think at the time we had the 50% fib retracement. Against the 630 level, we can focus on higher. Also, now we can still focus on higher against the last swing low, which was here at 650. So the focus needs to be on higher because we are still in an active uptrend. We're making higher highs, higher lows. This can still push higher, but be aware that we are now in this ascending wedge. So we're bit constrained by this pattern, a breakout to the upside. I already mentioned the targets 760 and 780, and if we break above 780 I have to reset the wave 2. So my first view would be that we are still in a corrective wave, but that it's not a B wave, that we're not yet in the third wave, that we are still in a wave 2, and it would then still be able to come down in this diagonal pattern, unfortunately, but it would lead to a much longer structure. And really only if we get above 950, I will have to change the count to bullish primary, which doesn't mean that the bearish scenario is completely gone, yeah? So I'm gonna observe that to you. Short-term focus can be on higher still, but it's one of the less reliable charts in my opinion. It's also not a very nice impulse which is forming here. Okay, and that's my update about Link. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.